Hello and welcome. This is Donna. Thank you for joining me. I have been working on a custom order journal for Pam, and I wanted to share with you some of the tags I was making for this. The theme behind this journal is kind of retro, children's toys, and young children with their pets. And I have a large collection of books that, thank goodness, I didn't toss when I was purging some books, because they're things like Childcraft. I think I have most of the set of the encyclopedia. And then there were workbooks and other things. And I know I shared this before. I have it's a book just chocked full of reading lessons that has it's a great old paper. But I wanted to show you what I did with this. And then I had some books with some toys, and somebody sent me it was wrapping paper of some sort, but it's heavy, so I cut those images out and I'm going to use those. So this is just a tag. It's not quite finished yet. It's been tea stained. Here's another one. Kind of creepy little toys sometimes in the vintage. And then what I did was I put washi around this, and then I stitched. This one I really loved. Found a ballerina. This is gorgeous vintage wallpaper from Bees in Her Bonnet. The kits that I was, the kits I am purchasing, that were so beautiful. I did a share on those. Some other toys, some advertisements, little dollhouse, and let's see. I'll show you those in a second. And there's the airplane, and then I did a little poem on the back of this, children's poem. Here we are writing a letter. Hopefully it's to her grandmother. We all like to hear from our grandchildren. There we go. So there's those. This I'm going to try to figure out how to use with this journal. I really loved using these Tim Holtz bottles, and it's dandelion seeds. So there's a bunch of those. Okay. I have a lot of flashcards, so I thought we'd use a flashcard. I started with just some playing cards covering that. And these are some images I thought might work for what we were doing. Here is one of those pages. And I think I'm going to keep this blank, and we'll just cover this one. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's try to get the children, although we are going to be covering them up with the toys. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and glue. This is awesome. My friend Marie finally, well, not finally, I finally got a proper tool for the art glitter glue. Very grateful for it. And I think I could kind of see through this. So I think I was right about there. Just following the lines. That way I don't have to measure or anything like that. And I have it upside down. Yeah. Oh well. Let's just turn it around. That works. Okay. And if you wanted to, you could cover the whole thing, but I think I just want to keep it that way. I'm going to fold it in, and I'm just going to tear, and I'll straighten out the cut, or even maybe I could even sand it if I wanted to. use those strips for other things. Not as easy to cut when the glue is wet. Paper is very brittle, but it's such a, it's great. There's great texture to it. I really like it. Try to get that corner. For you who cut perfectly straight, I am apologizing. There we go. Okay. So, and it did get a little stressed right there on the edges, but I think I might actually put some washi around it. I have some really fun ones in here. I think maybe these would work nicely. Let's try this one. Oh. I'm gonna add just a little bit of glue just to help that down. That, flip it over. Just go ahead and put a little more on there. Some wrinkles in there, but I'll just push them down. Okay, so we'll just do a little bit of that. Let's take a look at this side over here. I think I want something a little different. Love these floral Tim Holtz washi tapes. They're really beautiful. Straight edge, and this one's a little curved right there. Just knocking it down a little more. Okay, we're going to distress the edges of that too. Let's not worry about that side right now. Let's look at this side. You see a little bit of issue right there. Paper tears very easily. And I think I just want to use some of this right there. What'd be nice on this too is the stained tape. I don't know how many of you have used tried that. It's really neat. Use the alcohol inks on top of the mask or just regular tape, like a packaging tape, or just I think you know what kind of tape I'm talking about. these look a little crooked, but we're gonna be doing some other stuff. So let's just look at this one right now and straighten that out a little. Yeah, just a slight distressing on the paper, not too much. I don't want to use too much. This is my old one. See, it's all scraped and stuff. But then it just gives me a just a light grunge to it. And we can always go over this like that. Now you can sew around this like I did for these, but I'm not going to right now. Probably do that off. So, okay, so I like that. And I have the roller skates too. If I wanted to put the roller skates in here, I could use that. So let's just start with the writing toy. I've really had a fun time going through the books that are child-oriented or old encyclopedias. It's been really nice. And fussy cutting out all the images. I don't have the name for this one. Did I have the roller skates? Yeah, I did. Yes, I do. So I think what I want to do is figure out where the label's gonna, here, let's figure out where the skates are gonna go and then label. We can put the skates here. Not liking that very much. Put the skates here. And I'm going to try to cut it as close or straight as I can to the word. Okay. I think I want to put that on something else though. Underneath my desk, I have a scrap bag, and it really is very helpful. I have a little piece of piano paper. Not much of a difference, but you know, maybe if I grunge it up a little, we could also grunge up the skateboard. Sorry, probably can't see that. There we go. And put that on top of there. I could tear that. I apologize if I keep pulling away. I am farsighted. So in order to see what I'm doing, but it pulls it out of your view sometimes. So I'm still learning. Still learning. Okay, I like the skates, but maybe we'll put them down here further. These tips are great. You can go really close to a line, or you can smudge the glue all over, whatever you prefer. I encourage you to try to, well, once things are open, I encourage you to, even if you have some stash of old books or something, to just look at them, and magazines too, in a different light. So you can cut out pictures that would go with things that you're making a journal about. It's really interesting. Like even words are great. Old books are perfect for that, for sentences and for different fonts. I really enjoy that. I think I'll put the skate up there. Roller skate. Too bad I don't have a key. Okay. What else do we want to do to that? I would definitely sew around it. Oh, that's what I was thinking of. I'm going to the alphabet here. I think I'm going to add that maybe over here. I could have added it underneath the pieces, which maybe that's what we'll do with the next one. Maybe I'll just add it. I actually think I could pull my skate up just a little, just so they have layers of dimension. I think that's really important. So let's get that just torn down a little. End it right there. Just dress it. And get some glue on it. The blue would have been nice, but I think the contrast, and these are kind of really old, funky colors. Put the skate back down. And I'll trim it up. I think I'll take it right in there actually, so I can still see the washi. Okay, so that just gives it a little more dimension. If I'd been thinking about it, I would have done it under the skate. So still having some problems with this washi right here. Let's get some more glue on it. And when I go over and sew this, that will all bring that down too. I'm going to think about the back of this for a minute. So let's put that right there. Let's distress this one. And this is double-sided, so it looks like a playing card that I did something with. So this part I'm not going to use, but when I think I'm gonna put probably washi or something else on the back of that, because obviously I didn't get all the paper on there. So like I said, it's very brittle. Let's have a, let's do a blue. Tear around that. So in the book, as they went through the alphabet, they kind of bubbled whatever letter they were on. You can see how brittle this paper is. Washi down. Yeah, I like that. And I was thinking about using the boat. And we'll have the word boat there. Maybe I will use the fish, the little fish on the back. Making a mess, making a mess. Oh, I want that. Yeah, let's go with some embellishment on the back first, or background embellishment first. Since I haven't been able to drop anything off at the Goodwill, what I've been doing is going through the books that I was going to donate, and I am, now they're books that are falling apart, so I really probably should have recycled them. and books that people would still like to read, I definitely will find a way to get them to the people who like them. But the ones that are, you know, kind of damaged and old, and Salvation Army does not like to take it all, I found out. I was going through them and tearing out pages that I thought I could use, and I was really surprised at how many things I could use, and then I started getting, you know, kind of precious about it. I'm cutting the word boat out. And started getting kind of precious. Oh, I could use this, I could use this. And then before you know it, you have 5 giant shopping bags full of scrap, or, you know, pieces of paper you think you're going to save and use. So that is definitely a tutorial for another time, where, like so many really talented, amazing people out there on YouTube are using their scraps, and it's been very inspiring. Okay, so I'm going to do what I did on this one with the label, the name, and put it on some of this grunged up piano paper. Hopefully not upside down. There we go. Yeah, you can get way too precious about even this little tiny scraps of paper. And for a while there, I was saving all the junk mail to use that too. Yeah, my husband thought I was crazy. There we go. I think I want to do the boat down here. Kind of don't want to cover him up, so let's just put the boat there. Sorry. What a mess. Yeah, the boat can go there. Well, I really feel like it needs something else. We could use this extra piece here that's laying here and go across here somehow. Yeah, that'll work. Pull it across so it just covers. Okay. It's kind of a, you know, when your eye follows down, that's fine, but I want to do something else there. Oh, you know, let's see. What's in that bag? So there's some of the things that I was fussy cutting out, but there is a fish. I think we'll just put the fish there. Okay. It goes with the boat in the water. It goes like that. Cool. I like that. Oh, yeah, let's put, so it'll be a 2-sided tag. You can do that 2-sided. Do something else with that. I have all these flashcards that will be incorporated into this journal somehow. Those have been pretty neat. There's the king. A playing card. I still tend to use too much glue, even though I have that wonderful little tip. Try to get that a little straighter. Let's see. I was hoping I could find a word on here that would be fun, but I did not. Let's use the fish. Let me see if we have, I think I'll just use washi tapes. That'd be good. Let's Stars and Moons. That one. We're going out here a little wacky here. There's that, and I don't know where I ever got this. I really like it though. It was probably a Michael's purchase. I think it's really going to help this edge. Put it down here too. Yeah, that turned out nice. And it's odd, yeah. I like how odd it is, the fishbowl on top of the card. A little crooked. There we go. I think this is going to look really nice when it's stitched around too. So there we have those that will end up looking something like that when you're done stitching. And these could actually just go in a pocket or a tuck. They don't have to become tags. This one will probably, I will turn into a tag, like this one. But there you go. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.